Hi guys, welcome to this video made by Privatrejsekonsulent. I'm super excited to show you how you can travel to the Maldives on a budget holiday. The Maldives consist of a pearl of small islands spread across a huge area of the Indian Ocean. The islands are covered by wide, palm-clad sandy beaches surrounded by deep blue sea and turquoise lagoons. The Maldives is a perfect paradise. Nowhere else in the world are there so beautiful and inviting beaches with shining white fine sand and the clearest water. The Maldives is located southwest of Sri Lanka in India in the Indian Ocean. It consists of 1,190 islands and only 200 of these islands are inhabited. The majority of the islands are not bigger than you can walk around them in half an hour. The islands are typically located in protected lagoons, surrounded by miles of unspoiled coral reefs. The Republic of Maldives has a population of only 420,000 people, and approximately 100,000 of them are living in the mainland of Malé, which is the capital. Many people have the Maldives on their bucket list as one of their dream destinations. Most people have given up that dream because they think it's too expensive and they cannot afford to travel to the Maldives. But I'm excited to tell you that it's actually possible to get to the Maldives and see and experience this amazing country with the most beautiful and clearest azure-colored water I have seen for a long time, and with a tropical underwater life that takes the breath away when you snorkel. When you arrive at the Maldives by plane, you mostly arrive in the capital Malé, and the airport is located on a separate island only 5 minutes away from Malé. Some people continue with a seaplane to another island, or some are picked up at the airport by the hotel in a boat. If not, you take your luggage and exit from the airport and take a local boat to the main island of Malé. It only costs $1 per person with the boat from the airport to Malé and take 5 minutes. In order to truly experience that you are in paradise, I recommend that you take a boat away from the main island of Malé and visit one of the many local islands of the Maldives. You can rent a speedboat, but it's very expensive. But if you're traveling on a budget like us, the local boats are a great solution. From Malé there is a lot of local boats going across to other islands, so you can sense and experience how it is to live in a tropical paradise. When you take the local boat, you experience the population in their daily life. When you travel this way, you feel more of the Maldives and you feel the soul and the heart of the Maldives. And you save a lot of money. I had carefully examined our possibilities and found a lovely island called Maafushi. And it's only 1.5 hour sail away from the main island of Malé by public transportation. The island of Maafushi has 6 to 10 hotels and a lot of B&Bs, or guest houses as they like to call them. There's a lot of restaurants and shops on the island, and it's possible to take a lot of tours from the island, so you will not be bored. Plus there's living a lot of locals Maldives on the island. I personally find it fascinating to get to know the local people, to see and experience how they live in their country. Also remember that the majority of the Maldivian population are Muslims, so it means that in many places there's no alcohol policies. However, some resorts and islands are still serving alcohol. The main ingredient of the local cuisine in the Maldives is of course plenty of delicious fish and fresh seafood, and there's an inspiration from the Indian cuisine. On the island a few fruit and vegetables are grown, but otherwise all the food and other necessities need to be imported. So it makes food, drinks and anything else relatively expensive in the Maldives. It may therefore be a good idea to choose half board or full board on the hotel that you're staying, if it's not already included in the price. And it also makes the prices on restaurants fairly high. A restaurant visit comes quickly up to $150 per dinner if you are 4 people. So sometimes we had dinner in the local burger bar with the local people. It was a very nice experience. You can visit Maldives all year round, due to the location of the island outside the cyclone belt and close to equator. The sun shines most days and the day temperatures is around 30 degrees Celsius. The temperatures varies very little and the heat is comfortable, so the seawater is always a nice temperature. It's about 28 degrees year round. The high season is from December to April with the least rainfall. If it starts raining, it's normal just a single rain shower because the weather is rapidly changing on the Maldives. If you go on holiday in the Maldives, 60% of the activities are in and above the water. On many of the Maldives islands, you can take your snorkel, mask and flippers and walk just a few meters in the water, and here's an adventurous and colorful world of beautiful corals and peculiar fish in all colors of the rainbow. Snorkeling is just amazing and the best I've ever experienced. We snorkeled with turtles, stingrays and sharks and saw one colorful fish after another. We saw wild dolphins playing in the water. We had lunch on a sandbank in the middle of the Indian Ocean. But to afford this paradise, you have to be a little bit creative. If you dream of traveling to Maldives and fly in a seaplane and live in a water villa, you will have to come with a very big wallet. It costs a minimum of $8,000 per person, and then it's only a 3-star resort. And forget about staying 4 people in a water villa, because most hotels only allow 3 people to stay in each villa. So if you're traveling like us with 2 teenagers, you have to pay for 2 cabins, and it's even more expensive. If you really want to go to the Maldives and are willing to skip the seaplane and the water villa, I can tell you how you'll be able to get there without being ruined financially for life. My family and I, we spent 8 wonderful days in the Maldives. The first 6 days we spent on a local island of Maafushi, and we stayed in 2 different hotels. One of the hotels had a pool and the other one was laying directly on the beach, so we had the most wonderful view. And we paid about $80 per room for 2 people. And it was including breakfast. You can also stay a lot cheaper if you stay in one of the guest houses. I don't have the exact prices, but you can go on the internet and look at that. Like everyone else, we would like to try to visit a beautiful and exotic island where there was only one resort. So we found this wonderful little island of Malahini, which is only 10 minutes by speedboat from Male Airport. So for the last 2 nights we slept at Malahini Kuda Bandos Resort, a 4-star luxury resort built a few years ago. We chose the expensive solution and booked a seafront bungalow right on the beach. It was incredibly expensive, but it was worth the money, and we paid $650 per night for 4 people, but then breakfast was included. So if you're like me, that you always dreamed about traveling to the Maldives, you can see and hear that it's not an impossible dream. You just need to be flexible and your dream can come true. If you expect a holiday with a lot of cultural experiences, then the Maldives are not a place for you. A holiday in the Maldives is for you who love spending your vacation snorkeling, diving, or you can sail around between the 1,200 small islands where some of the most beautiful and colorful coral reef and crystal clear lagoons are found. The Maldives are a true paradise, both above and below the water. A breathtaking, colorful world emerges as soon as you get under the sea surface. If you love diving or snorkeling, the Maldives are the right choice for you. So if the Maldives are one of your dreams destination on your bucket list, you can start planning your own trip to the paradise now. Inspirations about Maldives, don't forget to see my 2 other videos about the Maldives. Watch my video to learn more about the nice island of Maafushi. And don't forget to see my video about the luxury resort. And I also made a video about how you can save a lot of money on the different activities in Maldives. As I like to say, to travel is to live, so live your life and plan and book your next vacation now. If you liked the video and found the information helpful and useful, please remember to give me a like on the video. And remember to subscribe to my travel channel to get more helpful and useful travel videos. And never forget to enjoy your life every day.